welcome back to the Crazy Crafter live stream. My name is Colin Bresty, and I am the Crazy Crafter. Good to have you all here with me this morning. Well, it's morning for me, maybe evening for you guys, but good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Here today to finish up the Fights on Foam Kill Bill diorama, so I'm going to be doing it. Guys. Well, first things first, let me show him. Where is he? This little guy right here. Here's my, here's my Jedi Knight. Here's my Jedi Knight with no katana sword. I don't know where it is. Somewhere in this room. Who knows? There's that dude. So I'm gonna hide him. He's gonna get in the pile of minis in there later today. It'll be fun. But the thing I wanted to share with you guys, just take a listen. I'm gonna let the sound go down. Listen to this. Do you hear anything? You don't. Do you know why you don't hear anything? My son returned to school this week, which is a big transition, but it's such a good move for him. He's back at school. He's loving being back at school, so he's there. My wife got called into work today, and I have the house to myself. I am here by myself for the first time in like 1 year. I have the whole house to myself, and I get to stream with you guys. It's pretty amazing. I feel really good. I've got some coffee. I've got some water. I'm really, really excited. So, with that being said, let me kick up a little bit of music here. Right? We'll kick that music back up. And we'll get to work. Let me show you a little bit about where I'm at with the base, because the base is done. I got the base all finished up. Okay, so let me show you the base here. Let me switch over. Boom. You can see a ton. Yeah, I see you out there echoing hello. See a ton of stuff out there. As I get into this, welcome everyone out there. That's Night Terrain, Campaign Terrain's out there, Mini Mason is out there, Zane Morgan from the new channel Zane Morgan Crafts. If you haven't seen Zane Morgan Crafts, you have to go check it out. He's got a couple videos out and he's turning them out. Welcome to the wonderful world of content creation, Zane. Congratulations on the new channel. We got John from Tabletop Witchcraft out there as well. Welcome to everyone out there. If you are new and you have it's your first time in the stream today, be sure to introduce yourself. Make sure that you introduce yourself. Say hello. Let us know where you're from. Okay, so down here you can see my pile of minis. Right, I'm getting the minis down to about 30 seconds a mini. I've got them down to 30 seconds. That doesn't include the dry brush, but the dry brush will go back at the end and I'll hit them all up. Not a big deal. But let me scooch these guys ever so slightly, gently to the side, and we'll come up here to, ta-da! So this is looking down inside, yeah. I can switch back over here too. Go back to this opening shot so you guys can see it as well. It'll help. So the base is down. Is done. It's pretty cool. Really happy with the little rock garden down inside. That came out pretty good. But not only does it look pretty, it's also got a little plug here. Ready? It's gonna blow this camera out. Such ha! The LEDs down inside. It's really bright, even with the diffusion of the little frosted plastic I put in there. Of course, like all these bright LEDs. It's the first time this is the first piece that I've ever introduced lights onto any piece of terrain diorama that I've ever done, and I'm hooked. I've learned a lot, and I'm definitely looking forward. I'm gonna incorporate it this weekend. We've got Sebastian from Atmos Seeker coming on the stream, and we're gonna have him on, and we've got some cool ideas for some sci-fi scatter, and I'm gonna incorporate a little bit of what Daniel did this weekend with his dungeon tile idea, and I'm gonna incorporate lights into my setup. So instead of blinding you guys the entire time, we'll take that off. Lots more work to be done. The base is there. That's finished. It's looking pretty good. Sweet. I'm seeing you guys out there. You guys are sending some love in the comments below. Thank you so much for that. I think it's looking good. There's a ton that I've learned from this build, like you do on any of them, and you know, the base and constructing it came together pretty good. I wish I'd have been able to seal the edges a little bit more. I should have sealed the edges up. I think like I would have like maybe even used like some silicone to like really make sure that stuff stays in there, to like help with a little bit of that light bleeding out because it's bright. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We got a question out there that's being thrown out there by Derek. He's working on his sewer dungeons. This is a good one for all of us to hear. He says, yo, I got a question for y'all. Does Envirotex resin work okay over Sculptamold? I ordered a bunch. He didn't even think to check it was okay, hoping it doesn't reactivate the Sculptamold or something. Oh my goodness, you guys, everyone's cutting roof tiles. Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. So that might be a good one for y'all out there. John, if you're still out there, have you ever used Envirotex resin over Sculptamold? I haven't. I've just started working with Sculptamold. Envirotex. I feel like if it's because it's a plaster. Once the plaster and the Sculptamold is sealed, Derek, I feel like I feel like it should be sealed and it would be good. I don't think it's gonna eat away at the Sculptamold. I think it should be safe. But you're totally right. If you have a little bit of extra Sculptamold, like, did you build like a little side test piece and test it out with it? That might be a good idea. But let Derek know. And there it is. John says it's fine. You can seal it first with some Mod Podge first too if you want. Yeah, there you go. So as long as it's sealed up, and it sounds like, you know, once it's hardened and maybe a little extra layer of protection on there, should be good to go. Cool. Thanks for that question, Derek. That's a good question. Now we all learned something today. Make sure you seal it. Yeah, always seal with whenever you're using the resin, right? Okay, sweet. All right, you guys continue rocking away in the chat right there. I'm gonna dive right in to these minis. These are the minis right here that I have painted. I've got a ton that these still need to be dry brushed, but I'm not gonna worry so much about the dry brush right now. I'm gonna show you guys. I've been too precious with my painting of these guys. I mean, I want them to look good, but they're also grayscaled, so it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be the end of the world. I don't need them to look the cleanest, but what I do want them to do is I do want to paint them and have them mounted on this diorama by the end of the stream. So in order to do that, I'm gonna have to load this thing up and get cracking. So hit the face, hit the neck, right? Hit the hands. Now, this is how we're gonna get through this stream today and finish this diorama. Little bit of speed grayscale painting. It's gonna happen. I feel like this diorama has been all me mini painting. Part of that was I wasn't too sure about what I wanted to do for the base and how to work it out, so I did a lot of that off camera and prepping, but it was cool. I'm really excited with how that base turned out. Let's see, you guys. A big thing environment is just a heat and foam. Be careful with that. It can get hot, pour on too thick, and even melt the foam. I've had it burn my hand before. Whoa, that's wild. Yeah, that resin, man. That resin is wild. How not fickle. Fickle's the wrong word because you just gotta know how to work with it. But I think we just like anything, practice, right? Trying it out. Really good question, Derek, and I'm excited to see. You have to post pictures of those tiles and how it works out. You have to let us know how that Envirotex resin works out with your build. I'll be excited to see. All right, that was about a little over 30 seconds. Too much time. You got to keep moving. Boom. This guy grayscaled. I wonder. I was thinking today too, how much super glue. I have the fan going in here. I probably should have cracked the sliding glass door so I could have some little more ventilation. This is gonna be a lot of minis I secured to a base today using that super glue. Boom. That one videos, I totally missed you out there in the chat. Welcome, brother. I totally missed your arrival. I know everyone was commenting all caps, but I forgot to say hey. Hello. All right. So, I don't know what my next fights. I've got a ton of ideas for the fights on foam, but is there anything specifically you guys want to see? You want to see me tackle? I've mentioned a bunch of different stuff before. Everything from, like, we could go down, the medieval broadsword road. We could go down small sword. I don't know. I'm thinking something maybe along the lines from Kingdom of Heaven, or if we go a different route, maybe Ridley Scott's The Duelists. That's one. I bet you. I want to poll. Who out there in the chat has seen Ridley Scott's The Duelists? Ridley Scott's The Duelists. I want to know if you've seen it. Let's see. Oh, this is cool, John. Thank you for sharing all this. This is great. Another cool tip with the Envirotex resin, John saying, pour a small batch of the resin, and with a bad brush that you toss after you use it, paint over the surface you're going to pour the resin on. Nice. How much did you scale them down? At Crazy Crafter. What are you referring to there, Zane? I'm not sure what you're referring to. What did I scale down? What did I scale down? Let me know in the chat, because I must have missed it. What did I scale down? Ooh! Night Terrain is saying Rob Roy. That's a good one. Rob Roy would be a good one. Rob Roy would be a really cool one. Are you thinking about that ending fight? The ending fight that we've talked about before? That would be a really cool one to do. That would be a really cool one to do. Another William Hobbs. It's a William Hobbs. William Hobbs did the fights for Rob Roy. Liam Neeson's a badass, man. He's got to be a Jedi Knight. He's got to be in all these awesome movies. Do a bunch of different fights. Love his katana fight with Christian Bale on the ice in Batman Begins. Such cool stuff. Cool stuff. How much did I scale them down? Oh, you know what? I just ended up moving them a little bit lower. And, like, the way they're poses, I ended up not scaling them down. I kind of just kept them the same scale as the bride, except with their poses, they're just a little bit lower. So she'll stand out a little bit. That's kind of what I did. I ended up not scaling them down at all. They just went in as it goes. Blackbeard versus Captain Flint from Black Sails. That's a cool one. Now that I've seen the first few episodes of Black Sails, I definitely know what you're talking about. That's a pretty good fight. I like that fight, and I like the terrain they fight in on the ship there, kind of on the deck down below near the under the beams and stuff. That's a really good one too. Adding that one to the list as well. So many cool fights. Michael got me into Black Sails. I got really excited about it. It's really good. I'm digging it. Something else to watch. I'm out of new material to watch, and I needed a new show. So, thank you, Michael. Alright. Let's see. Alright, John. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out on your lunch break. We'll see you next time. Let's see. Yeah, the ending fight, that's a good one. You get to mangle a mini for science. Yeah, I could mangle a mini for science. That'd be kind of neat, huh? How do I get that out and split it and do all that fun stuff? Hashtag spoiler alert. I don't want to say who gets split, but if you haven't seen Rob Roy, you got to see Rob Roy, everyone. Rob Roy's a great movie. I promise you, whatever the next diorama I do will have not 43 minis. I've enjoyed painting. That's been another part of, you know, like everything. Getting to try new, well, not new, but I've never like just run the printer like I have, and I had lots of successes. I had some failures, some stuff failed, so I do have an update. Okay, I do have an update on my printer status, because if you guys have been following in the Discord and, you know, our, you know, message groups and stuff, like, I've had some struggles. I've had some struggles with random stuff failing. I have not had a failed print in the last 3 days. And here's why I have not had a failed print. I think there's two things, so you tell me. When you go to slice in Chidubox, if you do not select all and slice everything, would that yield a failed print? That's my first question. So if I'm printing different minis and I don't select all and slice all, would that cause the things that aren't sliced to fail? Ooh, Last Kingdom. Last Kingdom on Netflix is really good, Wayne. That's a good one, too. Ulfber. Or is it Ulfber? Is it? I'm trying to remember his name. It's been a minute since I've watched that show. Did you guys see that Hugh Grant got cast as the villain for the new D&D movie? It's pretty cool. I'm a Hugh Grant fan. That's pretty cool. Last Kingdom is amazing. Not 43 minis. You never select all? Interesting. Well, I did. So there's that. There's two things here, because I haven't re-leveled the build plate. What I did was I've selected all, sliced everything. So maybe it's this. Maybe it's this factor. Luke's video last week from Geek Gaming Scenics talked about 3D printing and kind of just like a really cool tutorial for folks that have never, if you've never printed before, some just like things that he's learned from printing and his kind of his ongoing evolving relationship with 3D printing, how he loves it, how he's hated it, but now he's really into, I think, a pretty good relationship with it. Just like any new skill or technique, the more you get to practice it, the better you get at it, right? So one of the things that he said in the video last week that I put to practice was don't be as precious with everything. You don't need to clean everything every single time, right? So after every print, I would take alcohol wipes and I would wipe down the build plate. And I would, you know, I wouldn't leave, I would just use the alcohol swabs, but I would be using that every time on the build plate, just cleaning it, trying to like maintain it, keep it clean. And I was just like, do I need to do that every time? So I was like, well, let me listen to Luke's advice, save a little bit of money and resources on not using these little alcohol wipes that I've been, you know, that I have in bulk when I don't have to. So I'm just taking the paper towel and I'm just wiping down the build plate now. So now that I've done that, now that I've done just the paper towel on the build plate, after, you know, and I throw it back, because, you know, I'm gonna print again. I'm printing, like my 3D printer is non-stop right now. I'm printing, man. Like that's one of the cool things that I am digging about having done the Kill Bill diorama, is it's definitely strengthened my confidence using the 3D printer and just a system, because I was always like, oh, it takes a long time to clean this out and da-da-da-da. No, I've gotten really efficient at all that, and no, I'm enjoying utilizing that printer. I feel like it's an underutilized tool. Not anymore. I'm printing a bunch of stuff. I printed a bunch of stuff this week. So since just using that build plate, following Luke's suggestion, not wiping everything down every single time, especially when you're going to keep printing, and the slicing, no fails. Small things, big things, things on bases, things with not bases, like everything's succeeded. So I'm gonna keep going with that. I'm not painting 43 minis again. Wait. You can check by using the layer slider. Yeah, it should slice everything in the environment. Yep, I can definitely check that. I don't know. It's just something that I always am trying to remember, like, kind of the order of operations, Zane. Like, whenever I'm like, oh, I tried this and it worked, or it didn't work, or did it succeed, and just trying to, like, remember what I did. So that's where I'm at with everything. Seems to be working. Okay. What else is out there? Neapolic Wargamers. Oh, it's 2,500 piece army. Nope! Nope! Not doing it! Love everyone. Bless them all. Bless their little hearts. Bless their souls for painting 2,500 pieces. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to do that one. I don't know. I mean, how long does that take? A 2,500 piece army. How long does that take? Has anyone... What's the most amount of minis you guys have ever painted for, like, a project, a game? What's the most you've ever sat down and worked on? And how long did it take you? Almost 3 weeks for these. But I had a really hard week last week. I didn't get to do as much as I wanted to. A big shout out to Zane out there in the stream. Last night, I reached out to Zane because I knew he'd be up crafting. For jumping on. Danny and I, from the stream, jumped on last night, had a meeting, working out a new way to capture guest footage. And we used OBS Ninja for the first time and experimented with that and really enjoyed those... how OBS Ninja worked. But Zane jumped on and was helping us figure that out and be an extra face to capture and sound and all that. So that was really cool. Thanks, Zane. That was huge. So we're going to try that this weekend with Atmoseeker, Sebastian, which, by the way, that stream is posted already. I haven't done Friday stream because I'm still trying to debate what to do on Friday. Do I start the next diorama? Do I just... I kind of want to spend a little bit of Friday prepping for Sebastian's stream on Sunday, and talk a little bit how I'm designing and setting that up, so it might help you guys do that. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. I'll leave it to you guys. If you want me to kind of talk a little bit about how I'm setting everything up and preparing, we're going to be doing sci-fi scatter terrain. We're kind of like, can we build the hallway of a spaceship? And then Sebastian is using, if you go over to Atmoseeker's channel, check out his ice cavern tile build. That's the dimensions that he's kind of working on for modularity for his spaceship build. And he's just using a bunch of trash. This week. And a couple 3D printed bits and bobs. I think we both pulled from Miscast's like sci-fi thing that you can buy for like $10. And it gives you a ton of like little vents, like just a bunch of like stuff you can use for not just sci-fi, but all your crafting builds. Anyway, I'm thinking about maybe prepping that because I've got a modular system, and I went to Home Depot yesterday, to grab some gray spray paint. I'm out of gray spray paint. I wonder why I'm out of gray spray paint. I was getting low before I started the crazy 88s, and then they definitely pushed me over the edge. So when I was there, I went and I had a look at a bunch of the hardware section and found some like bracers and stuff, and I think I came up with a pretty cool modular system for some sci-fi scatter terrain. So I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that out and see how that goes. And once I did 12 kobolds at once. Took 2 days. Woo! That's a lot. Imagine the resin cost. I don't even want to imagine the resin cost in 2,500 piece army. Crazy. Do the math. What is it? For what print? Average, like what? 89 cents a print? So do that math. If you can do, say you did five, you did 5 prints, 5 builds on each print. Do the math. 89 cents I'm going to do it. I'm doing it right now. So if I have 2,500 divided by 5, that's 500 prints times 89 cents. $445 to print that army. Estimated. Anyway. More gray, please. Mix up a little bit more of this right there. Put that there. Oh my goodness, my minis are covered. Mix up a little bit of... Where's my water? I had water. Where is my water? Oh, it's over here. A little bit of water. Boop. Okay. A little bit more. A little bit more. What do I do with it? It's a lot. Assuming 0 fails. Yeah, that's true, Zane. And you know, if I'm printing it, it'll fail eventually. At some point, I'll fail at it. Oh man, kind of gooping up my brushes. That's like action item number 1. I'm ordering new brushes. Here soon. I can figure out from where and what I'm doing. Let's see. Okay, more mini painting, please. Paint this up. Almost got the hands done on this little dude. Get the face in there. Get the sword. What are you guys working on? Are you crafting today, or are you just hanging out and chilling with me? So, are you ready for this? This is kind of crazy. Derek, you're out there. This is the Columbia do Lima. I think Columbia do Lima is my favorite. Material components is really good, but I like the rich. There's like a richness to the Columbia do Lima that I tend to like. Oh, that's really good. Now that I've been drinking it for over a week, I went and I made myself kind of like my regular. I really like my coffee. There's a place called Jones's Coffee Roaster that's near us, and I go there for my coffee, and I get it ground up there. I really like their coffee, Derek. It's been my favorite. I made a cup of their coffee the other day after having had Cantrip coffee, and like your Cantrip coffee is like converted me. Jones's is good, but I'm enjoying my Cantrip a lot. So thanks, man. That's really good. Good coffee, man. You make a killer product. So it's not a paid advertisement for Cantrip coffee. It's just really, really fucking good. So keep rocking it, man. I'm like we were having the conversation where we were texting back and forth, saying that people are fickle, or not fickle. I can be fickle about it, but they're very particular about their coffee and what they want. It's good. It's really good, man. So, bravo. How did you get into coffee roasting? You have to tell. I don't know that story. You have to put that in the chat. How did you get into coffee roasting? And how long does it take? Like, when you roast a batch, I don't know about that process. Tell us a little bit about that. Like, what is it? Talk about a craft, right? It's a craft and an art form, like creating all that. So how long does it take to roast a batch of like Columbia do Lima? Like, and what do you have to do? Like, what's that process like? I know it takes a while. Let's see. Carl from Carl Makes Stuff. Hey, brother. Welcome. Welcome. What are you working on? Let's see. I'm gonna Nat One Video says he's gonna open up a bunch of boxes of stuff tonight. Oh, most excellent. I'm excited to hear your response about that box in particular. Keep us posted on that. Carl, editing a video and listening to you in the background mostly. Yay! I'm glad you're hanging out while you're editing. What's the? Oh, we'll find out soon. You're gonna post the video. I don't want you to ruin it. Oh, so it's a cool time to kind of like give you the lay of the land for the next little bit of time. In a couple of weeks, well, not a couple weeks, but the laydown of the Sunday schedule. So this month we got Sebastian from Atmos Seeker on Sunday to do a little bit of scatter terrain with us there. Then on the 14th, Tina Martins is going to join us on the stream. We should be having a Zoom meeting today. I hope, maybe. I got to touch base with her on that, but she's going to come on and do a build with us and hang out. And then the week after that is Elston. Elston from Elston Nation. We're having Elston on the stream, and we're going to do that stream on a Saturday. We're doing a Saturday stream because on Sunday, the 21st, I will be socially distancing, playing a kind of like pickup scrimmage game. A bunch of my teammates that I play in my Sunday baseball league we've just received our second dose of the vaccine, and we're going to meet up for a socially distanced kind of like scrimmage, just a little practice game, mask up, and play a little baseball. So that'll be the first time in over a year that I've played with my team or seen my teammates. So I'm really excited for that. So that was the date. So that's why we moved the stream to Saturday that week. So very awesome that everyone, Elston and Michael and Danny were accommodating for that, so I could get out on the field again with the boys. So thank you for that. And then the following week, we're to wrap up the month of March. Carl from Carl Make Stuff is gonna jump back on, and we're still debating on that. And I know he's on call for work that day. So, but that's the plan right now. Is I've told everyone, Carl. So now you got to make it happen. No, we'll play it by ear. But we're very much looking forward to having you back on the show, Carl. It'd be great. Let's see. Let's go back over here to Le Chat. Not sure who it was. I'm thinking of campaign terrain. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone posted a video showing how to make curved walls. Oh, yeah. I think that was Carl. Yeah, totally was. I think that was Carl. Or I don't know if campaign terrain. Did you? Did you make a curved wall video? You might have. Dude, I'm all for getting the sponsorship going. You let me know when you're ready, brother. We can then it will be. It will be a sponsored thing. You let me know. You keep me posted. We'll chat more about that, Derek. We'll chat more about that. Think I need... Oh, yeah, you need to get some. It's good. Right after this, got to run downstairs and shoot a video. This week's episode is simple fruit and vegetable. Fruit and vegetable is good. Like, I love those, like, those builds, right? Creating the stuff for the marketplace. I'm catching up. I'm behind on the chat. I'm painting away and chatting over here. Hold on. Let me get this guy. I need to finish painting a guy. And then I can move on, right? Oh, too much paint. Too much paint? Okay. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, yay for Tina for sure. Was that me on the spaceship build? I think it was Carl. Carl was the villain with the video, if I'm not mistaken, Night Terrain. We both... hello, Valerie. We see you out there, Bryro Studios. Thank you for joining the stream. Always lovely to have you. D&D decided to call it cantrip to batch 15 minutes to roast to start to finish, but a few weeks to get the profile correct. Wow. Yeah, figuring out those ratios would I would definitely think would be like one of the more challenging components for me too. Elston, welcome, Elston. We were just chatting about you, saying we're gonna have you on the stream soon. Looking forward to that, my friend. That's gonna be a blast. Elston's a fantastic mini painter, and we're gonna do some mini painting on the stream. And I got some questions. I want to pick his brain about lots of stuff, and we're going to figure out what we're going to work on and focus. Is there anything that you guys want to focus on for mini painting for that stream when we have the mighty Elston on? Elston, earlier we were talking about how it, I'm painting, still batch painting all these. Where are they? They're right over here. Oh, I can't really see it. I mean, if I move it. They're all right there. I promise you, there's a ton of minis just out of frame here. Look at them. Hold on. This is like but a handful. They're all there. I'm still batch painting all these dudes in grayscale. It's coming out pretty good. Anyway, I was joking that I was like, I could assure them that the next diorama that I do isn't going to be 44 minis that I'm painting. And then we were talking about what's the most we've ever painted in one session or like at a time. Someone mentioned some armies like have 2,500 piece armies that people paint up, and I was like, nope. How many, like, what's the biggest army you've painted, Elston? What's the biggest army you've painted? Let's see. Working on that pirate ship. Nice. Cool, Valerie. I want to see the pirate ship. Put it up in the Discord. Great time to mention the Discord. If you have not joined the Crazy Crafter Discord, please join the Crazy Crafter Discord. There's a link in the description of this video. Join the Discord, and you can share your work. We'll be taking a look at the shared works in progress here a little bit later on. In addition to that, there's tips and tricks that are being thrown up in there. It's just a great community. Be sure to join it. It's just join. Come hang out. There's no like special privileges on this one. Just join it. It's growing, and it's getting bigger, and I'm loving it. It's an absolute blast. Lots of really, really cool resources in there. Everyone helping each other out. What I like to see. That's what I like to see. Sonder set it up for us. Thank you, Sonder. Thank you, Sonder. Okay. Getting there. Getting there with my crazy 88s. Getting there. Let's see. We need pics. We definitely need pics. Send the pics. Keep trying to get like the right position for this, but I'm also like, yeah, I just need to paint. Obviously not behind my camera. Yeah. I was definitely being too precious before. And I'm like, this is all grayscale. It's going to be fine with a little bit of highlight and dry brush. Get the sword on here. Get that painted up. It'll be fine. Okay. Sweet. Another one for the horde. Biggest army in one go was 350 models in 2 months. Woo! But I did over 150 Necrons in just under 2 weeks, so I guess it just depends on the time frame with me. That is a lot, my friend. Impressive. How do you keep yourself motivated to like work on big projects like that? Because that's something I always struggle with, like on a big project. Even with the Fights on Foam, not a huge project, like small project. I mean, it's a lot of minis, but for those of you that are working on epic builds, like a pirate ship takes time. Zane, your building takes time. Derek, your city takes time. Like, what are things that you do to keep yourself motivated and working on the project? What do you guys do? I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, the biggest thing, like when I take a break, when I need a break, I just take a break. That's kind of my thing with it. If I need to break, I'll break. Oh, yes. I am forgetting that all these minis need little masks, too. That's a lot. Dry brush and then a mask. It can be done. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. We got it today. I got nothing but time, bros. I've got a good flow going on. I'm feeling it. I'm going to get it done. I'm getting it done. All glued up, ready to go. By the end of the stream, it's happening. It's happening. Oh my god, guys! Check this out. This is the last one before we move on to dry brushing, and then mask work. Oh, he's doing the crazy 88 dance. Oh yeah, getting the crazy 88 dance. Boom. This is what happens when I get left home alone for the first time in a year. For those of you just joining the stream, I have the house to myself right now. And it is a glorious feeling. My goodness. Breathing and working is something else. Yep. Gots to take a little bit of break every now and again, I think. That's good. Gives you a little perspective, a little bit of time to come back on it. Is it starting to rain? Oh, it's raining outside too. Our harsh winter weather continues with a little bit of rain at 50 degrees. Somewhere Amy Root is yelling at me because I'm complaining about weather. So what's crazy? I stop and watch Crazy Crash live streams, and they keep me motivated. Oh, thanks, Night to Rain. Good. That's what I'm hoping the stream does, is serve as a point of motivation, because it motivates me too. All of you out there do the same. Tina, how dare you be late? How dare you, young lady? How dare you? Just kidding. Tina Martins arrives exactly when she means to. Welcome, Tina. Very lovely to have you hanging out with us. Hope you had a fantastic day. We were just sharing how excited we were that we mentioned that you're coming on the stream, and everyone lit up the chat. They're very excited. Elson is saying, has a bit of an OCD on getting things done. Staying comfortable, like correct back posture so you don't damage yourself, and go for the small wins if you can. Complete units when you can. That's a big thing, completing the units. I love the idea of posture, something I'm trying to do. So right now I'm like sitting up, but I find myself as soon as I like start painting, hunching over. No, just here, breathing, relaxing, trying to, like I said, not damage yourself. That's a big thing. We've spent so much time here in this Zoom kind of virtual format so much this last year. I feel like a big thing that everyone needs to be very careful on when they start, resuming much more physical lifestyles. I haven't done as good a job as I need to, but like just trying to like get out, exercise every day, walking, stretching. Oh man, stretching is a big part of it. We're gonna have to like kind of retrain ourselves physically to get back into it. It's a good thing to do when you craft. I know one of the things that I'm excited for in the studio when I get it set up in the garage will be being able to stand. I could stand and craft. I could stand and do the stream if I wanted to. I'm thinking about like standing and doing that. I don't know. I gotta see. I can see how it all works out. Okay. Dry brush. Let's dry some brush. We're not drying some brush. We've got that. Oh, is this, man, dude, these dry brushes are smoked. They are just smoked. Golly. But we're doing it. Let's see. Long time ago. Oh no. I definitely know. It doesn't matter. Age doesn't matter. Young at heart. I refuse to grow up. I'm getting older, but I'm still me a kid. Still a giant kid. Never stopped playing. Very important. Okay, to dry brush. Probably shouldn't put my glob of paint down for the dry brush at the beginning of the stream. It's on the wet palette here, but I'm not getting good. I'm still working on my homemade wet palette here. It's nowhere near where I want it to be, but it's pretty good. It dries out quicker than it should, I think. So, still working on it. Any tips out there on the wet palette, Elston? Do you have a wet palette, or did you buy, like, did you make one? How do you use a wet palette? Do you use a wet palette? I'm almost certain you do. Yeah. Young at heart. Yep. I think of Bob Dylan's song Forever Young. May you stay forever young. 15 notifications. Oh, yeah. People are going to town. Get it. Elston, are you working on anything right now? Are you doing any commissions? Are you building for yourself? What are you painting right now? Tino, are you working on anything today? Or are you just chilling with us tonight? Boom. The highlight. Looking good. How's the volume of the music? Is it okay? I know that's like, you know, we're an hour into the stream and I'm asking that. Dude, these, even the dry brush is nuts. I need to try some of these like makeup brushes. I think that's what I'm gonna order today. I am gonna order that today. Cross, you'll have to let us know. You said you're making the fruits and veggies. I know I don't want to give too much away, but like, what are you using to like make that? What are you using to make that? You have to let us know. Large Redgrass Games Wet Planet. Love it. Just finished my third Army of 2021. Nice. So getting a video done onto that and painting them. Mortar Edition for a commission. Oh, cool. Busy days. So Lord of the Rings stuff made me return to the movies, so that's what I'm watching while watching the stream and working on my build. You are multitasking, Zane. Dude, Lord of the Rings is dope. Lord of the Rings is dope, man. Michael kind of rekindled my Lord of the Rings. There was a while there where I kind of, for a month, I just put him on repeat every night and went to bed to him. And like, that's how I wound down for the night, while like crafting, while just chilling. It's nice. Super cool. Every Sunday, crazy crafter. Yeah, I'm just gonna like bang these out. I got 10 minutes. I want 10 minutes. I want all these to be dry brushed so then I can go back and mask each one of them. Now, should I be masking them as I'm doing this too? I don't know. But I'm not. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I will regret said decision. Maybe I won't. But for now, we're going to town. Need more. Flat sponge and parchment paper on top. Huh. I haven't tried the sponge yet. I'm down to try that. I refuse to give away anything. Oh, Descant Beach. I did not. Are you giving us a little hint as to what's going on? That's pretty cool. Don't give anything away. Let us be surprised. Okay, then, keep your secrets, said the Frodo meme. Like, right where you can't see it for this dry brush. Oh my gosh. Too precious! Don't be precious. Not the main focus. Oh man, you guys are gonna see me do eyes. I gotta do the bride's eyes on here too. Golly. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna do it. Someday. I like these little pigtails on this Crazy 88. These came out cool. I like these minis. Okay. All of the 88s. I'm going to be machine today. 7 minutes to continue to... Oh my god, there's so many. Sorry, I hit the camera. I'm like looking at my time frame to try to hit everything. I wanted to have everything painted by the end of this first hour so I could just rock and roll. This next portion, but we'll see. Campaign terrain said too much. It's a good teaser. We'll take it. I'm hooked. I'll be there. Oh my goodness. Baseball season started back up. Spring training games have started back up today, you guys. It was this week rather. So my baseball team is the Dodgers. Yardbird, I don't know if you're out there today, but I know Yardbird's team is definitely not the Dodgers. I can't remember what team Yardbird roots for. But if you're a baseball fan, you have to put it down there in the chat. Who are you rooting for? Who's your team? Who is your team? I can do it, Carl. I think I can too. It's a lot. I want to show you guys the base again for those of you that are joined a little bit later. I showed off the base earlier today in the stream. But we'll get there. I don't want to stop. I'm grooving. I'm flowing. Dry brushing away. Looking good. Oh, there's the rain. Whoa! Whoa! It looks like movie rain, guys. Can you hear it? It's movie rain. What do I mean by movie rain? It's It's coming in sideways hard. It looks like Epic Showdown Fight Rain is what it looks like. Maybe that's just my brain. Everything revolves around, it's an epic fight. That's where my head lives most of the time. Oh, this is a good time to remind everyone, if you haven't done so already, one of the biggest ways you can do, things you can do to support my channel and support me here, always and forever, will be to subscribe. So make sure if you haven't done so, subscribe to the Crazy Crafter live stream. I believe last time I checked, I was 5 subs away from the 400 mark. 5 subs away. That's pretty wild. That's amazing, y'all. Growing and growing, onwards and upwards. 5 subs away. If you want to, you can also buy me a coffee anytime you want. There's a link to the Discord below. All those proceeds go directly back into improving this channel and making a better stream for you guys. Appreciate all the love from everyone who's done so already. Everyone out there who's bought me a coffee, you rock. Thank you so much. Gonna get some cool cameras here eventually for Danny and for Michael. Send them out their way. They've been such a huge help with me and helping me out on the stream every week. It's been nice. So we'll get them. We'll hook them up. We'll make them. We'll make sure we improve. Just get better and better. Lots of stuff to do on it. Yeah, nice brisk weather. Okay. Oh, here's my broken sworded guy. We're gonna hide him. Where should we hide him? We should hide him in the diorama. Maybe we'll count. Maybe, do I have one extra? I don't know. I didn't Zenithal highlight the spares. Those are in the garage. Those are in the garage, so I don't have access to those guys. Plus, it's pouring down rain right now. Ha! Earlier, we were getting ready for the rain, and I was prepping for the stream. I was printing some stuff, loading some stuff up, cleaning some stuff up in the garage. And then I also, I had grilled some food the other day on the barbecue. And I haven't, when I say the other day, I meant like weeks ago. I haven't put the cover back on. So my wife went out there to help me put the cover on, and she screamed bloody murder. And I was like, oh my God, there's a creature in there. And there was a lizard chilling inside. There's a lizard chilling inside. And she freaked the lizard out so much that the lizard played dead. And she was just like done. She was done. She's like, I'm back inside. So she freaked this lizard out, and it played possum for a while. So I don't know. I can't see him from the back, from the sliding glass door here. I don't know if he's still there, but I figured once the rain came, he'd probably get up and scooch along. My poor wife freaked out by that lizard. A pretty big sized lizard. I picked him up with a broadsword and removed him from the cover very gently. Swords are multi-tools. They are also good for lizard extraction. Dude, that's what I do. I look over. It's dry brushing night, Rain. You could literally be here dry brushing, talking to everyone. Like I'm getting pretty good at like the dimensions of these dudes. Look at this brush. This brush is. you think my dry brush is crazy. Look at this thing. It's nuts. I don't know if it's gonna show. Anyway, it's frayed. It's a dry brush. This is the one I've had for, man, almost 2.5 years now. Isn't that crazy? 2.5 years. 2.5 years. Oh, it's D&D this Friday. We got our session. We started chatting again. Our group started to like, well, what are we going to do? We still haven't had this camp, like, it's basically been like a giant day-long battle that we've been fighting for the last 3 months. It's taken about 3 months to get through this portion of the campaign and this encounter. It's been an absolute blast, but everyone is truly kind of running thin. I've been running thin for a long time. I haven't had stuff in forever. I have no magic. I'm a battle-raging hill dwarf barbarian, so I don't have any magic. But I am multi-classed into fighter, and I don't have any action surges. I don't have second wind. I've used all those things already. The only thing I got is reckless attack. But a little bit of side note here for you, as you are, playing through and figuring out different strategies. The reckless attack is really good. Normally when I rage, I take half damage to like piercing, bludgeoning, like basically melee attacks. So I'm really good tank to go in, and I can tank and get in there. Everyone's attacking me. I have a ton of HP, and I am only taking half damage. Well, I can't rage, so I can't take half damage. And if I recklessly attack, which gives me advantage on my first attack roll, that basically allows our DM to have advantage on attack rolls against me. So I haven't really been recklessly attacking. We've been really forced out of our comfort zone, maybe the wrong word, but we've been figuring out different strategies in game. It's pretty cool. So we're enjoying that, and right now we're we've got help actions. So those help actions, give you advantage, and people have been throwing those my way in game, and those kind of help allow me to still do some damage. Because if I hit, I've got Great Weapon Master, so I do heavy damage. I roll a d12 for the damage, and then if I Great Weapon Master, when you hit, you automatically add 10 to whatever damage you deal, which is pretty dope. If I crit or kill something with Great Weapon Master, I get a third attack as a bonus action. So, it's pretty cool, but we are running low. But conversation has commenced. What are we going to do this week? Because now we've kind of got like the big baddie that we're going to square off against here, we feel. We don't know. We don't know what that's going to look like. So, excited to see what happens. Excited to see what Richard Quiner has in store for us, as always. It's been a lot of get into the battle and take the dodge action and get them to swing at me while the casters deal a lot of damage from the range, and try to stay out of the way of them. And we've been very fortunate. We've also our poor DM has rolled terribly a couple of nights, which I guess if he rolled the opposite way, our party would have been in trouble. There was one session when we were playing in person where our DM rolled 9 nat ones in game. 9. He's like, I'm burning these dice. He rolled 9 nat ones. We've never seen anything like that before. All of us were cracking up. He's like, I quit 9 nat ones. He didn't quit, but that was pretty funny. How many nat ones have you guys rolled in a session before? How many? Yeah, battle lasted. Wow. Yeah. The battle has lasted since November. We've been in it, but there's like multiple stages. Like a giant fire demon from hell is invading the city Hanlish, and we had to close off. We had to first defend the city gates. Then we had to go from the city gates. So those are 2 big encounters. Then we had to disable 5 portal stations with like different demons and different like people protecting them, and controlling the portals to hell. We had to disable 5 of them in order to shut the portal off, and then we had to go fight the giant sandworm inside the city. Then we took a giant minecar ride down into the underbelly of the city where there's some blood glass being mined, and we took that cart right down there, a la basically just like encounter game experience. I don't know, I'm not saying that right, but basically you roll to see how successful you are. It's keeping on track and helping each other out. It was basically Indiana Jones 2, where they're like riding in the mine car. That was what we did, and it was amazing. And we worked out well. We had to have 10 successes, and if we got 10 successes, we succeeded it, and we navigated it. And if we failed, I think 7 times, then you crash. We would have crashed. So I don't know what would have happened. Crashing would not be good, because that sounds like damage, and we definitely don't have time for damage in this game. Never rolled 9 before. Had 4 nat 20s before. Oh, what? 4 nat 20s. Maybe you should change the name of your channel, bro, to nat 20s. Nothing but nats. Nothing but nats. Nothing but nats. 4 nat 20s is good. I've rolled 2 nat 20s in a roll before. That's pretty cool. That's pretty baller. Yeah, so soon my character will be able to, I already have Accent Surge, but the next level that I get in Fighter unlocks I'm going to take maneuvers. I'm going to go, is it Battle Master? Where you can basically take the maneuvers, so you can do like precision stuff, disarming attacks, riposte. Like I'm gonna do some damage. So like there's potential where if I'm playing and I action surge, that's an additional 2 attacks. But if I crit or I kill a creature on my Great Weapon Master attacks, I will end up with a total of 6 attacks in one round. Unlikely, but possible. Because Action Surge resets the turn, so you get your bonus action again. Fucking unreal. If I get 6 attacks on a turn, I'll kill everything. It's gonna be great. My little dude is heavy hitting. I love it. 6 attacks in one round. That's my goal. And we gotta get we have that triple kill trophy, y'all. Oh, I got a little heavy-handed on the dry brush on that one. We have a triple kill trophy that's floating around. Buddy Aaron has it right now. He's got the triple kill trophy. If you get, in one turn, if you can kill 3 bad guys in one turn, you get the triple kill trophy. And it's typically going to happen with like low-level play, like enemies, right? You're not going to kill 3 beholders or large dude things in one round. But he got 3. Still challenging, right? He crit and like just destroyed some gnolls that we were fighting when we our last session in person over almost a year ago. And he took home the triple kill trophy, which is pretty dope. Everyone's talking about a crazy crafter campaign. That would be wild. Maybe we'll have to do a one-shot one of these days. Have to set it up, do some planning. I'd be down too. That'd be fun. I'd DM for you guys. I'd DM for you. I'm not the greatest DM. It would be my like I've only DM'd 2 other times, like 2 other one-shots, but I had some fun. That'd be fun. I'd be down. I would be down. Too precious. Too precious, Bressy. Keep going. Ah, keep hitting the thing. Sorry. $11:10. 10 minutes behind schedule. It's alright. It's happening. I'm going to paint and put every single piece on this diorama. It's happening today at the end of the stream. You DM in Dutch, Colin? Ha ha! I could certainly fail miserably at that if I tried. I wish I spoke. That's one of the things I'm so excited for my son in school. Like, I'm so thrilled that he gets to learn another language. He's working on two. They do Mandarin and Spanish in his preschool right now, and the elementary school we're hoping he gets into for the fall. We had to pick and choose. Do we want it Mandarin or do we want Spanish? And I'm hoping he will continue to practice. Like, if he wants to do Mandarin still, we'll figure it out so he can still do it. But Spanish is going to be the one that we stick with. So I'm excited for him to work and learn different languages. Every other country, their schooling and their education helps students learn multiple languages. It's so fantastic, and developing young brains. So I blame all my developmental issues on not knowing other languages. I'm really more excited, more than anything, that my son is excited and happy to be back at school. That's still very nerve-wracking because, the virus is still happening and all that's going on, but it wasn't working for him. Like, he's been miserable doing online school for an entire year, and it's just, even the last 6 months really has just been us coaching and working with him. He'll sit down for class. He would sit down for class for a little bit, but he's so excited to be back in person. So no incidents. It's a smaller, because he's in preschool. He's not in kindergarten yet. And his school that he goes to is a private school, so it's small, and they have limited class sizes anyway. And they all wear masks, and they have really good protocols in place. So fingers crossed, hoping it's good, but he seeming like it's the worth it and the right decision, because he's very, very happy, especially now that both my mom who lives with us, she's fully vaccinated now. I'm fully vaccinated, and my wife is on her way to be fully vaccinated. So pretty amazing how crazy science is, being able to get everyone squared away out there. Blows my mind. I wish more of that power of what we are capable of could be harnessed into so many, just put it to positive things. Imagine what we could accomplish. Oh. I'll catch up with the chat here in a second, guys. I want to finish these. I'm dry brushing away. Then I gotta paint masks on every single one of them. That should go quickly, though. I'll fire those off. You chose Spanish because you fancied a girl. I believe it. That sounds like, anyhow. He's gonna do some student grades. Cheese. German. Amy Root. Hi, Amy Root. You guys can practice Spanish together. You and Ben. You guys can start practicing Spanish together. Beautiful. I got to sit in on Amy Root. Amy Root taught a class last night. She's got this great reoccurring course now for fellow teachers out there that can provide a learning environment and helps us focus on our craft. And last night's conversation was talking about our script that we use as a teacher. And I've heard Amy talk about this many times before, and I've been part of conversations about it, but it's always lovely to go back. And it was the first time I'd been in a classroom in a long time. So that was quite lovely, Amy Root. Thank you for creating that space for us. And thank you for creating it for me. I know you didn't do it just for me, but I'm very, very grateful. We got to get Amy Root on one of these streams here soon. Amy, what diorama should I do next? Night Terrain. I'm getting some votes for Rob Roy. I've got some votes for Rob Roy, which is good. That's 2 minis. I like the fact that it's only 2 minis. I keep pushing this over in my... over here. Maybe that's why Ray Nix on Instagram, who's got DM, we've had on the stream before, he just does the overhead cam view. He just does this one. Maybe that's why he does it. I mean, it is a little freer. And you guys know what I look like. French and Spanish. You guys took lots of really cool. I took German when I was in high school. I wanted to take Spanish, but didn't have it. Can't come up with a Dutch word. Make it up. Make it up, Sander. Your students won't know. Make it up. Make the word up. Just start inventing words. It'd be great. We have 2 hands for a reason. The mini mason. Curse words. The duelist in the field opening. The duelist in the field opening. That's a pretty good one. You just want to make tiny swords with me on the stream. That's why. That's why. Amy Root, you just want tiny swords. Come on and do tiny swords. Amy Root's tiny swords. If you haven't posted an updated picture on there, Amy, please share it with everyone. Amy's making some pretty amazing tiny swords. Very small scale right now. We kind of challenged ourselves a while back to come up with some swords, and I started texting her last week, and all of a sudden she's come up with even better stuff. Looks great. Looks great. Okay. Alright. There are the minis. All of the minis. All of the minis here. Let us put some masks on. What is my cat doing? My cat is like... playing with something. Masked. Hold on. These American scissors are in the way. I'm getting them out. I'm getting them out of the way. American scissors. Okay. I will teach you how to make a fancy small sword. Boom! That is me not saying the Fifth Element. I will teach you how to make some fancy small sword. Ah! I will happily... I would love to learn how to make fancy small sword. That would be great for the Ridley Scott diorama. Oh, I missed that earlier. Go back to it, guys. I'm sorry. How many here have seen the Ridley Scott movie, The Duelists, with Harvey Keitel and Keith Carradine? How many of you have seen that movie? That's what I want to know. I bet you it's not a lot. Carl has seen it. I bet you Carl has seen it. Carl has seen it. Oh, my hand. All the dry brushing I dumped on my hand. All right. Mask up. How many people? Oh, I just painted the top part of his head black here. Hit it with a brush. Gosh darn it. All right, he's fine. Mask. Mask. Should have a bell. This is where I wish it'd be nice to have like my studio tech. Ding, ding. Controlling sound effects for the stream for me. Ding. These are jamming out. Not seeing the duos. Hello, Pickles. Welcome, Pirate Queen Pickle. Welcome, Wendy. How are you, Josh, doing? Getting ready for your stream, no doubt. Always a lovely time over at the Pickle Jar, hanging out on a Wednesday. That's where I'm going to be before rehearsal. That's where I'm going to be. I've got rehearsal this afternoon. I will let you guys know when that goes up. The actors that I'm working with right now at LBCC. We're doing Christopher Durang's The Actor's Nightmare. And we're going to live stream it. And we've got a couple more weeks of rehearsals here. I believe March 18th, Thursday, is the stream. I'll let you guys know. You guys will have to check it out. Love to share it with you guys. But before then, if you're can't get enough crafty goodness and want some more awesome people to chill and hang out with, definitely head on over to the Pickle Jar after this. They will start streaming in less than an hour. You guys are talking about Enya. What are you guys talking about Enya? Where's the Enya? I'm missing it because I'm trying to paint like a madman over here. What is the Enya conversation in regards to? I missed it. I missed it. Oh, Lord of the Rings. Of course. Why wouldn't it be Lord of the Rings? Sorry, side combos. Blah, blah, blah. No worries. You guys are good. You guys do you. You guys have those side combos. Amy Root, I haven't had a chance to like say this, but now that you're here on the stream, it's baseball season. Burr, 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 burr. I'm excited. That's true. Carlo's right. You never have to apologize for Lord of the Rings stuff. That's true. I think a vast majority of us here in this stream will agree with you. It is exciting. Much to celebrate. Boom. Okay. Ooh, too much black paint. Okay, there they are. They have all been painted, guys. The 88s. 88s have been painted. Oh, God. One is on the ground. I repeat, one is on the ground. All right. Bucket of 88s. Barrel of monkeys. Barrel of crazy 88 ninjas. Ah! You can have them. They're there. Okay. I watched Moneyball last week. Great movie. Still have no clue about baseball. Yeah, it's not gonna tell you about baseball, bro. Okay. Eyes. Bride. Miniature. Tiny as F. Where's my thing? Okay, so I was told to go small first with... Last time I was talking to Elston and Josh about this, they were like, go small, bro. Go with the pupils first, then fill in the eyes around it. So, I'm going to listen to the wise men here. Where's Blue? I want Blue. She's got blue eyes. Where's my blue? Do I even have blue? Hold on. I mean, I have a blue. It's not the blue. Huh. Hold on. Where the heck is my blue? Oh, God. I'm destroying everything. Hold on. It's white. Just this. Really? Does Fort have my blue? Chris Fort, I'm blaming you. You probably stole my blue. It's not here. I'm missing a blue. I don't have blue. I mean, I have a blue, but it's gonna be... She's gonna have electric eyes. Aww! Thanks for the coffee, Wendy and Josh. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. Mike. I was like, who's Mike? You're talking about Michael. Okay. Okay. Dude. Okay. She has blue eyes. Done. No, we're not done. We're not done with her. We gotta get a little bit of the white. All right. Get her eyes done, and then it's off to gluing. It's game on, Holmes. I mean, I can water a little bit of that. Let me water that. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Is this good? Just a little bit. That's pretty dry. Let's do a titch. Okay. All right. Well, those eyes look terrible. Let me see here. What do I need to do? Maybe I should have started with the tiniest bit. I should have went for the back side of it. I didn't do that. So now I gotta go even lighter here. Oh my god. Yep. Totally fucked up her hair and her eyes right now. God damn it. I'm so angry. Every time. Alright. Let me see what I can do. I don't think I can fix this. I would have been better just leaving her eyes alone. What did I use? I made like a puke color last time. Like, what did I mix with it? A little yellow and brown? Yeah, it was a yellow and brown. A little yellow and brown. Yeah, so definitely the sounds of learning over here. Man, sounds of anguish and pain and frustration. Alright, let's... There's my puke brown. Okay. Come back in here with the puke brown. Okay. Good thing you could see all that. I totally was not in there, but I fixed her. She's alright. Quick fix. Yeah, just mix the color back up. I still need to, like... Man. Okay. I'm gonna have Elston teach me to paint eyes. Carl, I know you've tried too. Everyone's helped me. I see more practice. That's all. I think it just needs to be shaped down a little bit, and I'll call that good. Her eyeball in the right socket needs to just be covered with a little bit more of the hair, because it is a little bit in the mini. I just need to shape it back. There we go. There we go. You can't really see the pupils very well, but they're there. They're blue. Not the greatest eye job I've ever done, but it's okay. Not the greatest, but it will serve. Here, maybe I switch. Large cam, transition. Large cam, transition, go. Wait a minute. That's the wrong one. Yeah, She's trying to focus on multiple different ones. Let's see if I can get her here. She's like, eyes are like whited out. It's all right. Could be worse. Okay, so now, see all those minis right there? That's where they're gonna go. We're gonna put them on there. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. All right, for this one, I will do something. I am going to crafting cam. Let me do this. I'm gonna go away so you guys can get the maximum effort here. Okay. So, all these 88s going around. I'm gonna bring up. Oh, I can bring up the other one and have it as reference. That's cool. Okay. She's surrounded by everyone. I mean, I kind of want her to be one of the last things that goes on here. So let's just start piling minis on here. Here we go. Shaking up my favorite super glue. Okay. Well, the thing I haven't thought about is how long it's going to take for these to set. Should be relatively quick. Yeah, like that dude's set. Alright. Oh my gosh. This super glue is squirting. Come on, buddy. Boop! There's the first one. Probably need to form the circle, right? Get that shape of the circle here so I can actually round this. Probably just layer it, like, go. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done, but it's all good. Don't put it in your hair. I won't. I won't. Try not to. Stand by. better. Okay. Kind of marking out like the circle element would have been super helpful. I don't know if I'm going to get quite that shape now that I've started it. We'll see. See if I can form it into it and soften it up a little bit. Here just a titch. That there. Pile on here, boys and girls. You're coming in. Where's one on the right? Oh my goodness. I'm glad you guys are chatting away. I am like in finishing this diorama mode, so don't mind me. Yeah, here's an axe guy. Come on, buddy. Stay with me there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, some of them I gotta hold a little bit to get on there and adhere, but they're coming. They're coming. Yeah, keep breathing. Oh, I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm holding my breath. I guess it's a good note, huh? Keep breathing. I feel like I've said that before, and I've heard that before in my life. Can't remember where. Amy will get that. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of minis on here. There's a lot of minis on here. You don't use any glue curing? I don't, Nate. I don't. I figured this would work. I just go to town here, bro. I thought about that. I was like, should I have accelerant? Should I do accelerant? And I was just like, well. I probably should have for like stuff on the plastic here, because the ones that are on the plastic take a second. Or they fall over. Like that. Boom. They just take a second. Oh, you might be talking about like replacing broken parts there. I'm going for a general look on this one, Cross. If I did the movie, that would be pretty crazy. I'm trying to capture the essence of that moment. I know they're a little bit more circular, and I'm trying to form that circle a little bit, and I think I'll be able to with angles and stuff. You know what would have been cool? Like little push pins, maybe, on some of these too. But, alas. Getting there. 10 minutes. Holy shit, we're going to do this, guys. We're going to do it. Totally biffed that one with that right there. Now, I should have prepped a little bit of Q-tip for any time that happened. I don't know if I'll be able to mop it up. I think I got it. Ish. A little bit. Better anyway. It's got a little bit of smudge on there. Gotta get a little more careful with how I place, so I don't smudge it too much. Later, Mini Mason. Thanks for hanging out. Always a pleasure. I know it's a little thinner at the bottom. Oh, hi, kitten. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing? What you doing right now? You coming over here to say hi to me? Yeah, I hear you. You want to come up here in the chair? You can come up here in the chair. Come up in the chair, kitten. Come up here in the chair. It's warm up here. The heat is on right now because it got cold because of the rain. It stopped. Oh no, it's still it's still raining. Broadway. Yeah, it is gonna go to Broadway. Are you gonna choreograph your show when it goes to Broadway, Amy? I think you should. I think you should be in it too, but that's just me. I know I want to be in it. I'll be a Frenchman. I will happily reprise my role as the Frenchman that dies in the melee at the beginning. I'm pretty sure, I stole the show. No. I had a fun being a part of that, and I'm so glad you asked me. I'm looking forward to see what happens with your show and where it goes. Because it is going somewhere. Ah! Too hard. Too hard, bro. Where does my no sword guy go? I don't even know where he's at. He might be the last one we put on here. I don't know. All right. Coming along. Ah! Point awareness. Trying to make sure this dude doesn't. Uh-oh. That's why. I got super glue on my finger. So he's starting to stick to me a little bit. Where is my no sword guy? He may be in here already. Did I already put him in here? I don't know. Oh, yeah, he is. He's right here. I just put him down, I think, or very recently. So close. So close, guys. I know it's gotten really quiet. That's because I'm trying to get it. Oh, turn off the lights, eh? Okay, can do that. That's a good idea. Nat 1, almost done. Oh my god, that's way too much super glue. Oh my god, all of the super glue right there on that one. Too much. Good idea, Michael. Maybe I want her. Last one. Well, almost the last one. There's only one more. And that would be the bride. She's going to take a minute to set because she's on the plastic. Okay. There she is. There they are. I don't want to move it and tilt it just yet, but to get the effect that Michael was talking about. All right, let's turn it all off. Okay, here it is. We ready for this? It's gonna blow it out. And complete. Dang. Oh, wow. the grayscale. It's hard to see right now, but the grayscale lighting with the lights off on these is nuts. It's so good. Oh, that looks cool. That was a cool idea that Chris Fort had. It is the beacon. I'm trying to see if I can move this so I can give you a little bit of a closer tour of this thing up close from the grayscale angle. Let's see. I don't have a lot of cord to play with here. Let's move it. There we go. That's the angle. If you guys can see the grayscale, like as it's like highlighted from below there, they pop and they look freaking awesome. I can't rotate it too much, but That looks pretty fucking cool. I like it. I'm extremely happy with that. That looks pretty epic. That looks epic, guys. Good suggestion with the lights off, Michael. Gotta go full bore theatrics on it, right? Okay, let me pop a little bit of light back on and get this here, and we'll wrap up today. Oh, what a cool diorama! I'm excited with that. That turned out pretty cool. No, it's not a controllable one, Michael. It was literally one of the cheaper LED strips that I had, and I put together with it here, you know. So I didn't whatchamahoo's it? I don't have control over it. But it also looks really cool off as well. Just turned off. I think it's almost ready. Tilt it here for you guys a little bit. You can see it. It looks best in the dark with the light on, for sure. Let me bring myself back. Boom. Cool. Let me switch to a larger camera, and I'll show this off here. Ooh, careful, don't drop this thing. This thing's heavy. The bride's still drying a little bit on there too, but see her on there. Turned out pretty cool. I will be taking pictures this afternoon and sharing all these with everyone. But that was really cool. That turned out well. Really happy with that. Really happy with that. Yeah, another great addition to the Fights on Foam. Thanks, guys. Thank you guys for all the help that you suggested and offered throughout the build. It's a really big help for me. So thank you so much. Let's see. It's 12:04. Before I leave, let's take a quick look over at the Discord, huh? Let's pop over and check out what's going on over in the Discord and check out some works in progress. That was really cool. I can't wait to get the better picture of, like, I'll use my DSLR and I'm gonna shoot the diorama in low light. It looks sick. It looks sick. Okay, let me go. Let's bring Discord up. Boop. Share your work. Where is it at there? All right, let's transition back over. Oh yeah, we got pictures of Valerie's ship here. Let's start with this one. Pirate ship in progress. Oh man, I just had an idea. Whenever your show opens and debuts, I feel like you need to have a crafted ship for the lobby wherever your show debuts, Amy, and wherever it travels, the ship should travel with it. So maybe we have to make you a ship. That'd be fun to do. This is looking great, Valerie. Using the XPS there. Are you gonna make it playable on multiple interiors? Super cool. There's a work in progress there. Mini Mason making a door. Look at this door. This door looks awesome. Having something for the inn. This is looking cool. This is looking cool. I'm digging all that stonework, and the door's looking baller. The tea leaves. Look at those tea leaves. God, look at this. This is looking cool. Zane, this is looking amazing. This build is rad. Can't wait to see this thing all finished up. The tea leaves do really add a lot of really great texture. That's a great one. I have to use tea leaves in mine. Look at that. Look at those shingles. I love that blue. Love that blue, Zane. Ooh, yeah. Valerie, you're getting that good wood texture in there. That's looking great. That's looking great. I'm digging that. I love it. I love the opposing grains that you have going one this way, one this way. That's looking great. Ooh. Yes. Look at these dungeon tiles. Love the wood floor. Love the stone texture here. That's looking great. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I'm digging that. I like it. I'm excited. I wonder what that's for. What is it? Is it just messing around with dungeon tiles? That's looking good. I gotta go back and like all these things. There's another shot of it fully textured. Looking good, Valerie. The ship's looking awesome. Oh, man. Super cool. Super cool. Well, that's fantastic. You guys, as always, really, really good work. Your stuff is coming together quite nicely. Always enjoy seeing your guys' work on the stream. Thank you for sharing it. Keep posting pictures in the Discord. It's looking fantastic. The Crimson Banshee on the second. I requested the Crimson Banshee on the second stream. Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, I'm sorry I missed the request. I missed it, Amy. But now, we'll have to think about the Crimson Banshee request. Let's see. You plan on putting walls up and decor on the inside. That's gonna look really good, Valerie. Keep posting. I still want to build a ship. We have a ship too in our campaign. I haven't built it yet. I gotta build multiple ships now. I gotta build the ship for for Amy. I gotta build the Crimson Banshee, and I gotta build the ship for our D&D campaign. I feel like probably Amy's ship's gonna take precedence because that show is getting ready, and we're gonna be coming back, and everyone's gonna want to be going to see some awesome theater. So I gotta get it ready. All right, everyone. This has been fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today on the stream. Thanks for this. Wraps up Fights on Foam. I'll be back on Friday, and I'll stream some more. Not sure quite what I'm going to stream yet. I think it's going to be prep for this weekend with Sebastian. Go through that process, hang out with you guys, craft a little bit, and also we'll solidify with the next Fights on Foam on Friday. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in today. It's always a blast hanging out with you. Oh my goodness, there's the music. It's getting crazy. But we will see you on Friday, 10 a.m. We'll stream again. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out as always. And be sure, if you have not done so already, be sure to subscribe and like the channel if you like the content. Turn on the bell notification. That's a big one, so you're notified when I go live. But until the next time, I will see you here on The Crazy Crafter. Be sure to craft your passion daily. Cheers, everyone. Be well.